What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're going to be talking about the treasure hunt event, which a lot of people seemingly have no idea what the hell this event is. Unfortunately, I couldn't make a video yesterday. I was extremely busy, so I couldn't really break down this event, which was announced yesterday. But essentially what it is there are two different difficulties, or two different styles of islands. There's one with the heroes, and then there's ones with the villains. Now, you want to be building a team that predominantly, opposes the other. So if you're against the villain island, you want to be having the hero characters, and then vice versa. If you're against the hero island, you want to be having the villain characters. Now, you can farm both of these, and I would highly suggest to farm this event up, because you'll be dropping these new items, actually, which is really cool. If we go ahead over to the area where you can see the items, if I can find them, you'll get your hands on these new items, which are the treasure maps, or whatever it is. Yeah, these little map items, and you want to be farming up as many of these as possible, because depending on how many of these items you actually pick up, you will get really awesome rewards from Chopper Man. So if we go back to the event page and have a look at some of these rewards you can get, like legit, these are some of the best event rewards you can actually get. So in the special tab of the requests for Chopper Man, when we scroll down a little bit, I've already done a fair bit of farming, but you can get like really good rewards, like lots of gems. I think you can get 16 rainbow gems per island, which means the rewards are doubled, right? Because there's two islands. So you can get up to like 30 rainbow gems just by farming this event. Support medals, cotton candy. You can actually get limited rare recruit and support rare recruit tickets. There are the legend ticket at the very end if you get 300 of each of these. There's rumble scrolls to level up the PvP abilities of your characters, and this is just a fantastic event to go ahead and farm up for these rewards. Now, there is actually a website that is dedicated to this event as well. Unfortunately, the actual event site is a little weird. Like, it takes a long time for it to update. You can see it's finally leveling up the progress bar of these, but yeah, this will be updating, and if both of these bars reach full, we get a really good reward. Now, I don't remember exactly what this reward is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth farming for. And of course, you can get your hands on these brand new Cavendish and Sakazuki characters, which are really good for the brand new super type characters. One of them is good for strength teams, the other one is good for int teams, so make sure to farm these guys up. You get these guys as rewards for playing this event, so make sure to get farming, get all their limit break materials, because they're going to be really nice free to play units for you guys. But there we go, that's the rundown of this event, and essentially you want to be using the characters that came out recently, like the new super type characters, the rare recruits, the super type straw hats are also boosted for this event. They don't have additional stats, but they give you a higher chance of dropping the brand new item, which is this little item right here, the key map fragment. So make sure to be building a team predominantly of those characters if you can. So in this video today, I have a free-to-play team against each of the islands, and then my own personal team against each of the islands. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So down below in the description and on the timeline of the video, you guys should be able to see the timestamps for all the different teams I'm showing you guys in this video today. So first of all, this is the free-to-play strength team. Now, I believe I actually do have a summonable support unit in the Sai Rare Recruit Jinbei, the one that gives you an additional chain boost. However, upon inspection, you actually don't need it. I have it attached to the Kuma on this team, so after launching the Kuma special, it does activate, but you don't actually need it. You will do enough damage. And then on the other free-to-play team that you guys will be seeing, I do have another summonable support unit in the Tal Nami character, but you actually don't need her either. It was just to try and ensure that the damage was there. You don't need those support units. But either way, as I mentioned a little earlier on in the introduction, you need to be bringing characters that are relatively recent, either the summonable legends, the most recent ones being the super type ones, or the rare recruits, which give you an additional drop. And then also the super type Luffy actually gives you, or the super type Sai free-to-play Luffy does give you one additional drop as well, because as you guys would have seen, there are 3 different difficulties for each fight, and the first 2 difficulties are like all int bosses, so they want you to try and use those Sai super type straw hats. So if you can't beat the highest difficulty, you can build a Sai super type straw hat team to take on the lower difficulty ones. But if you are able to build a strength or an int team, you want to be using those characters to take on both the villain or the hero side of the event. And this is the free-to-play team that I've built here with the Blackbeard. One thing here about this boss Blackbeard: do not use an attack boosting special on this stage, otherwise he's going to interrupt, and you can see on the left hand side what he does, and that is why they try and aim for you to use the super type Snake Man super type effect, where he gives you an attack boost with his effect, so you don't actually have to launch a special to get an attack boost, so you get around Blackbeard's mechanic. It's really annoying the way they structured it, but essentially, as long as you bring a Snake Man friend captain, you're not going to have too many issues, I would say, for this particular fight. And definitely that Pirate Rumble Ace is so good because he removes the burn and gets rid of the block orbs on stage 5 against the Jesus Burgess and the Shiryu. Very, very useful character to have for this fight. Now, this particular fight here, we are using my own team that I'm using to farm it. Now, I am using a lot of the super type legends on the team because the legends give you 2 additional drops each. So we have the double Snake Man, and then we have Katakuri and Blackbeard at the bottom, so that gives us 2, 4, 6, 8 additional drops. Pirate Rumble Ace gives us 50% chance for an additional drop. And now Streusen on the team, if you have the brand new Rare Recruit lore, you could just use him instead of the Streusen, but because I don't have that lore, I have to use someone else that removes 5 turns of Bind and Despair, and Streusen is the character to do that. You could alternatively use the support character of version 1 Rayleigh attached to Luffy to remove some of the Bind and Despair, or you could actually use the support Lafitte on Blackbeard to remove some of that as well, but it's just a lot easier to run it like this, so I can run some statistical boosting support characters on the team. I have support Sabo attached to my own Snake Man on this team, and I also have the support of V2 Lucci 6+, which will give the ace on this team a 1.5 color affinity upon reaching the final stage, which I don't think it's overly needed, but it makes it a lot easier to take down the Blackbeard boss on stage 6. And you guys will notice that with my personal teams in this video that I'm basically using a lot of specials early just to try and clear those mob stages a lot quicker, because obviously I want to clear the content as fast as possible. So utilizing specials and the super type effects of characters prior to reaching those boss stages just makes wave clearing those mob stages so much easier. But either way, these are my teams, the free-to-play and my own personal team against the Blackbeard boss. We'll go ahead and catch up once we reach to the next stage variation. Moving on against the hero side of the event, against the Sanji, Zoro, and also the Luffy on the final boss fight. Now, for this free-to-play team, the character that I would suggest for this fight that makes it a lot easier is the free-to-play Colosseum Kizaru. He has a crewmate effect that when he is a crewmate, every time you get inflicted with Special Bind, he removes 2 turns of it for all of your int characters, and also for your strength characters as well. It's really, really good. So I'm using the combination of the Colosseum Sun Goro and also the special ability of Story Mode Jabra to reduce our crew's HP. So that we get the 5x captain effect with Katakuri. Although, make sure to use the Kobe and Helmeppo special first before using the Jabra special, which I kind of screwed up with. But again, you know, it's just something you can fix, but it's not really too bad. Now, as for the captain here, I'm using this Blackbeard. Blackbeard is... I don't even use his special, but the only reason I am using it is because he's a 4x captain, which for free-to-play is actually pretty crazy. I'm not really too sure any other characters you could kind of replace him for, but if you've got him, he makes it a lot easier having that 4x captain effect. But remember, this is the free-to-play team. If you've got summonable units that are a lot better, like Nami and Robin, for example, would be a really good captain to use here. You just use that. And then I'm using the special ability and super type of Katakuri, and then the special ability of Colosseum Kizaru. So we have a 2x orb, 2x attack, 2x conditional boost to our int characters on the final boss stage, which is more than enough damage to break him down. I do have the Nami support that I mentioned for the color affinity on this stage, but you definitely don't need it. This is a lot of damage. So basically, if you get recovery or tandem slots, that will be a little bit of a problem because they won't be treated as beneficial with the Kizaru, but still will provide a lot of damage to your team. And then for my personal team against this fight, we are utilizing, again, just one of those non-boosted, super type characters on the team. You could definitely put Blackbeard on the team as well, but I found it to be a lot slower, and it's only giving you 1 additional drop in comparison, so I preferred to use the Rare Recruit NL, because we can use him on stage 4, where there's like those 6 characters that have a lot of HP, and we can just literally use his special to do a mass wave clear. Makes clearing this stage so much faster, and this is definitely going to be my farming team for this particular event island. utilizing Doflamingo to give us color affinity on stage 5, and he also removes the special bind and the damage threshold on the enemy side of the field, which makes it a lot easier. Nami's really good because she reduces our crew's HP and gives us a chain lock as well. And then of course on the final stage we can utilize the super type and special of Katakuri and the special ability of Luffy for 2 times attack, 2 times conditional, and a 2.5 times orb boost with a full board of matching orbs. What more could you ask for? But that is going to end the video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video. お前を見くびって